put into nomination. Were there any other candidates who screened through the nominations committee?
No.
The name of Elaine Kelly has been nominated for outreach officer. Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations?
Hello, Chair.
Charles?
Chair, this is Charles Dolson. I self-nominate for the outreach officer.
All right. Charles Dolson nominates himself for outreach officer. Are there any other nominations? Any other nominations? If not, I will declare nominations closed, and I will ask Dennis if you're available to please prepare the names of Elaine Kelly and Charles Dolson on sheets of paper to be drawn out of a basket to determine the speaking order for the candidates' 2 minutes.
Okay. First person in the speaking order is Charles Dolson.
All right, before Charles, you begin, please point the camera at our timekeeper. And remember, timekeeper, to have your signs ready for 1 minute and 30 seconds and whatever you had created previously. Apologies. Just remember
who's
to
the timekeeper?
Say that again.
I'm sorry, who's the timekeeper?
I'm Lynn Moore.
The timekeeper is Lynn Moore. You should be able to see that she pops up into your view. If you put your Zoom program into speaker view, when the timekeeper states the amount of time left for you, they'll pop up on your screen if you're in speaker view. That's the easiest way to do it at this point, I think. Is our timekeeper ready?
Yes, I am.
And is our first candidate ready?
Yes.
All right. Time will
Okay.
begin when you start speaking.
Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Charles Dolson, and I'm a lifelong Bemidji resident, or Beltrami resident, except for the time when I served in the Marine Corps. And I served in Washington, D.C. at the Presidential Helicopter Squadron, so I had a top secret Yankee White clearance. After that, I came home, where I was a law enforcement officer for several years before I left, went off to school, and eventually became a lawyer. I decided to run for outreach officer this evening because we have a disconnect with our community. We've lost numbers, we're going backwards. We need somebody that knows how to do really well and in terms of building friendships and relationships, and has experience in doing that, and doing it in the world of politics where not everyone is going to agree with you and nobody will trust you. I have that experience. It's something that I enjoy doing because it's a challenge. I love being challenged. I love the idea of us having to build from what is now a fractured party to something much better. And I think that I can do a very good job in bridging all the many communities together. I have a dog who wants to vote for me, I think. I hope
30
you vote for me
seconds.
this evening. Thank you.
Done?
I think good wait for Jacob.
Are you done, Charles? You still probably have about 15.
He gave us a thumbs up.
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done.
All right, thank you. If the timekeeper could reset their clock, I'll now ask Elaine Kelly to give their 2-minute speech.
Good evening, everyone. I was nominated for the outreach position, and I am grateful for that. I also like challenges. I like meeting people, and I think that I can collaborate and be a good leader and also listen to other people. I have not been in the arena of active politics as far as being elected to anything, real official. However, I feel like I have good communication skills. I'm a good listener. And I feel that the DFL party does need help. And I like to bring together a variety of groups and people of all walks of life. We definitely need representation from the First Nations people and also from the LGBTQ community. And I just think that I could do a good job as the outreach person because I like to listen, I like to collaborate, and I like to share ideas and gather ideas from other folks, certainly people with more experience than I have in this arena. And so anyway, that's me. I've been a lifelong Democrat. I grew up in a very Democratic family.
30 seconds.
I grew up on the West Coast, and I have been very politically active ever since I was a young teenager. So thank you for your time, and thanks for listening.
All right. Thank you, Elaine. We have now heard from both of the candidates who have been nominated for Outreach Officer for Beltrami County DFL. I will give I would guess about a 1 minute warning.
Jacob, we have the results of the vice presidential election right now.
Okay, vice chair election results, and then we'll move on to the polling for Outreach Officer.
Okay. The count for the vice chair position is Mary Forney, 32, Nancy Bolio, 26.
All right, with that, Mary has been elected. Congratulations, and thank you both for running. Putting your name out there in any capacity for any position is always, it takes some amount of courage to do so. So now I will ask the